Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. Anthony Rizzo looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Tyler Duffy, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in, Kyle Higashioka.
Leading off
and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Kyle Higashioka.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Line drive to center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He had an amazing power month. He launched balls out of the park to left, to right, to center field. Impressive power. For a whole month to sustain what he did, really impressive.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy.
High and deep to center field. Buxton ranging back, still ranging back, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center. So his remarkable season continues. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Next for New York, Cody Bellinger. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season. And he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Here comes the first pitch. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Line towards center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things. Off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Buxton.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams. a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup and they present a ton of challenges. Not only do they have good approaches at the plate, but they're in the top of the league at driving the baseball out of the ballpark. At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that 2-3 run bomb, when the game's on the line, that'll put you away.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson.
Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Cruz started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Slow little grounder left side. LeMahieu charging this one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200-plus pounds.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Rosario has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the... Here's Miguel Sano, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He hits at a 364 clip. He also has one home run. Too low, 1-0. Sano absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So coming to the plate, C.J. Cron, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bellinger has got it, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and up to bat next. It'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Look for...
Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field, and he's going to make the catch. And
now
he paid a big price for it too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Ready to take his hacks again, Eric Logan, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook...
Taken in by Scope. Scope dives with a stop and give it up on a phenomenal... Here's Jonathan Scope now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Soto racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Marway.
So 1 away now in the Minnesota 3rd, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
fans, summer has officially arrived. And there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer.
Paxton steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 0 for 5. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down go the Twins. Striding in once again, Juan Soto as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner to center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter. Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
LeMahieu at third with 2 away. Line towards center field. Buxton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Here's Tyler Austin now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
1-2.
That was a classic two-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. Takes this the other way to right. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take it.
Let's play ball.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz. Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing shortstop, number 33, Greg Bird.
He's out.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 65, Trevor May.
He's out. Out. 4-4. Take your base. Out. 3. 3. 3. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. 3. 3. 3. That's 4-4.
multi-winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. New York with a division-best 102nd team win. James Paxton earns his 8th victory of the season.